Current time is 8:17, and we're seeing that cloud cover continue to build in from the south. But as we've been saying all morning, eventually those clouds are going to erode from the sky. And we're going to be looking at mostly sunny skies throughout the day today. But as of right now, a line from Johnson County, Wrightsville, all the way back to Americus, that's where the cloud cover is from there down south. If you're north of that line, you're looking at mostly sunny skies for your morning, and that's going to continue for those locations that's already seeing the clear skies. And eventually those southern communities will follow suit, and we'll look at mostly sunny skies as well. Currently, temperatures are at 60 degrees in Monticello, 61 in Thomaston. We begin to warm up across much of the viewing area, especially those locations that's outside of those cloud-covered areas. 59 in Warner Robins, lower 60s in Cordele, and also 57 in Americus. Eventually, daytime highs, temperatures 85 degrees, mostly sunny skies today, warm and sunny, winds coming out the southeast, 5 miles per hour. And then as we head throughout the overnight hours, look for temperatures to drop to the lower 60s. Once again, a few fair weather clouds throughout the morning hours. Winds will be calm, so that's going to open up the door once again for some fog first thing Friday morning. Now, our big concern with the weather is not today, it's not Friday. It's heading into the second half of the weekend, and this is going to be the culprit here. Tropical weather, right now, not a named storm, 50-mile-per-hour winds, but there's not a closed circulation, so not until the hurricane hunters go back out there once again today and find a closed circulation will we have a tropical storm, and it will be named Karen. Now, this storm is forecasted by the models to make a easterly turn at some point and come right across central Georgia, and it's going to tag team with a cold front that's going to make its way in from the west, and that's going to bring in some rain, and that cold front is going to actually help it to move faster so it won't settle across us, so we won't have too much in the way of flooding concerns from this system altogether. Now, your first look ahead, we're going to start off a little wider look. We're going to notice the cold front is going to work its way in from the west. Here's the system right here. And eventually it's going to pick up strength as it moves into the warmer waters. A nice circulation right there. And we even start to see an eye develop at one point. And this model is trying to push it further and further to the west. That's definitely good news for us because it keeps us further away from the wet side. And here's the cold front coming through. Now, this system is not going to move across the cold front. So this cold front is going to work into pushing it back to the east. So this system is going to eventually curve back east as this cold front works its way to the east as well. Now, the timing of the cold front has a big indicator on where this system will go, how far east and how far west landfall will be. If this system moves faster, the cold front, we can see more of an easterly track with this system. If it moves slower, more of a westerly track. But right now, models are saying somewhere near New Orleans with the landfall, there's the closed low. And here's the track still making that easterly turn. So if you talk about New Orleans landfall, maybe a little further to the west of us here in central Georgia. But if yesterday the models were talking more of a Destin landfall, that'll put it right over central Georgia, just a little bit to our east, which will put us on the dry side. So we still keep an eye on that. It's still developing. It's still fluid forecast. But as the rainfall told us, there won't be much in the way of rain that we'll see altogether. Heavy rain will stay along the coast. We're looking at anywhere from a ½ inch to an inch of rain here throughout central Georgia. The big problem will be the wind. We're looking at wind coming in from 20 to 30 miles per hour throughout the entire time period. So that's going to be our biggest concern with this system. 7-day forecast calls for above average temperatures Thursday through Saturday. As the system pushes through with the cold front, we look for rain on Sunday, early hours of Monday, then below average temperatures after that system pushes through with daytime highs in the upper 70s. Fish again forecast calls for 2 peaks in the gut range, 120 in the evening, and we're going to call it 7 o'clock tomorrow afternoon as well. Current time is 8:21. More news coming up.